Greetings, this is Sam from signNow support. Today we are going to discuss the embedded sending process, and for that we will be using our signNow documentation, evaluation account. We will be using the iframe tester to basically show up the process, and we will be using Postman to send out our requests. So we should start with the documentation. So the call is described in the embedded sending link, and we can see in here that we have our request sample that we will be taking for our Postman. We just copy it and paste it in the Postman to create a sample request. So after we've imported the request, we would need to check all the parameters. For example, let's start with headers. We can see that we need to provide our authorization. So in here, we should go for bearer token. And we will also need to check for the body. We can see that the type document is here. We don't need to change anything. And we check the URL. We can see that we need to input our document ID. The ID is taken from either from the user interface, as I will be doing here, or you can simply upload a document, and the upload document call will return the same ID of the document. So you take the ID and you paste it in the URL. After we've done those, we can send the request out. It can see the link that we can use in our application. So it's basically the link that you can embed in your website, in your application, anywhere you would like. So to show how it looks like in your web page, we can use a tester and we can run the link, and in a nutshell, it would look something like this. You can just use any browser to check this, but in your application, it will look something like this. So the link opens up the editing tools of signNow, and this is done so that your sales or any other users can prepare the document before sending it to the end signer. So how this is done is pretty straightforward. You just use signNow user interface to add some fields to the document. For example, let's add signature field and, for example, 2 text fields. So once we've done that and the document is ready, we can skip the fields and we can use the invite to sign option. Basically, the process here is really similar to the user interface. And we just go to our test email, for example. Oh, sorry. And we send the invite out. So as you can see, as soon as we send the invite out, we were redirected to the login screen because we no longer have access to this document. And from the user interface side, we can go to our account and can see that the document will be in the waiting for others status. So basically the whole process in here was implemented. You can create a link that you can share or open to your sales or managers team. This link will open a specific document that they can prepare for the end user and send it out to some specific email address. The process looks like it was shown here. And as soon as they send the document out, they are redirected to the login screen and the process is done. So once the user signs the document, we will see it in the signed status in your original account. That's about it, I guess. Yeah, that's all I can share for today. Have a great day.